Man, toxic people are the fucking worst to deal with. I swear to God, some people are more toxic than Chernobyl itself, and that shit happened years ago. Having them around is like having this dark thunder cloud over your head every time. It just brings down your mood when they're toxic and pissed off, and it brings a bad vibe to everyone around you. I'll get into a couple of stories of toxic people that I've had with me personally, that I've also seen with a friend of mine, and actually me in high school being quite toxic to those around me myself. So let's get into it. So I had this primary school best friend at the time. Let's just call him Mike. So Mike and me were really cool at that time. We were just vibing, chilling. We were also had like other friends around me, but he had this tendency where he would fake being angry at me, or like fake trying to get my attention so that I would apologize to him. It's like he's trying to gaslight me basically. I think it's called like cat and mouse manipulation, where he would get pissed at me and then I would be like, what did I do wrong? And then I would apologize for something which I didn't do basically, and it's fucking manipulative, and I just hate that thing where it's just like I gotta apologize for something I didn't even do. One time I remember he just got pissed at me for no reason. I swear I did nothing, and then didn't talk for a week straight, and afterwards I think we had some exercise during primary school one day where we just had to exchange books and like draw shit, and then for some reason me and him exchange books. He would draw something funny to kind of bring up the mood, I would laugh, and then all of a sudden he would talk normally back to me, and I swear to God that shit was so manipulative, as if he was trying to rile up my emotions to get a reaction out of me. And I'll move into a story as well from someone in high school. His name was, let's call him Anthony. So Anthony in high school, he was this CSGO player. He loved playing CSGO, but he would always try to act nice or ask people to do favors by giving people food, and it's quite manipulative. For example, he would tell you to do something and in return you get food for it, but in a very toxic manner rather than a kind of nice gesture manner. And one time I remember I didn't want to play CSGO one day or some shit, and he would fucking berate me in the messages telling me to fucking come on, or he'll block me and I'm being an asshole and all that type of shit. And eventually I did block him or whatever, and he apologized because he knew the behavior was bad. But that type of toxic behavior from online games, especially League of Legends, CSGO, I'll get into a rant actually about League of Legends. Like those players on League of Legends, man, there's like some of the most toxic people I've ever experienced. I used to be pretty bad at League of Legends, playing top lane and shit, but goddamn, some of those people I was pretty bad and like kind of feed, but I didn't mean to. They would just roast the shit out of you and just tell you to fucking die or some shit, or your family should die, and it's like, holy shit, calm down. It's like a video game. It's not your livelihood on your line. You're not gonna die if you're not gonna die if I die in the game. And I guess like those people low-key just, they don't have a life outside of League of Legends, and I guess they have to vent because of maybe the circumstances, but I just hate that type of shit. And another story I observed was a friend of mine who, we were just in a bad friend group, man. Like this guy, his name was, let's call him Jeffrey. Fucking Hamza, Jeffrey Adonis. So Jeffrey, this guy would just constantly, he would say it to my friend's face as well. He would just talk shit about him to his face, call him all different names, and on top of that, he would also shit talk him as well. So think about that. You have goddamn Jeffrey over here talking shit to you, and also shit talking to you to everyone else. And for some reason, my friend was still friends with him and try to be friends around him, and I'm like, what the fuck? How is this still happening? And in that friend group, I remember one day my friend got kicked out of the group. I think at one point everyone just couldn't deal with my friend, and I don't know, they were just so toxic to him, and they were cheering as if I got them Parasite was gone or some shit. But low-key, these guys were got them Parasite. These got them Jeffreys. These Jeffreys were talking shit. So much constant backhand talk, so much passive aggressiveness, just so much toxicity, and it's just bad to be around. It's not pleasant to be around. And I remember just joining. There's another story of this guy I fucking hated as well. Let's call him Jeffrey 2 as well. So Jeffrey 2, I just hated this guy. I just hated how toxic he was. He would just talk shit constantly, games, and like every time I would see him in like Discord or voice chats, you know that one person like you just see online, or you just like it's part of your friend group, and you're like, fuck, I just wish this guy was online or voice chat. Every time he comes on, like I feel like my mood goes down by like 120%. I don't want to talk to this guy at all. I just fucking hate it. That's how I felt towards this guy. And you know, he's part of your friend group, and you can't do much because it'll separate shit, and I just hate that shit. But I'm glad that I've cut all these people out in my life. Toxic people are like such a fucking headache, and it also brings your mood down, and it causes so much stress to your life, unneeded stress to your life, which is fucking unnecessary when we're having to deal with work and family and other goddamn commitments. I'll end the story with me as well. Me personally, I was a fucking asshole back then as well in high school. I had a best friend friend at the time, and I was so possessive one moment where me and my best friend in high school, he said like he didn't want to play a game or some shit, and I just acted like a goddamn crazy ex-girlfriend or some shit. I was like, oh, if you don't play this game with me, I'm gonna block you on Steam, and like acting like a little baby basically. Of course I was in high school, but that was just goddamn baby behavior for me as a 12-year-old. And there was another time when I was playing PUBG with a couple of the other boys, and I was screaming at the mic to a friend who didn't land where I fucking landed. Like, I landed at the worst place you could land in PUBG. It was like some crazy warehouse on the normal map where you would land there and like 20 people would be on that same place. And he was like, nah, I'm gonna land somewhere else. I'm gonna go somewhere else because that place is too fucking crowded. And I remember I would scream at the mic. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why aren't you landing with me? And I was acting like a goddamn psychotic bipolar motherfucker. But yeah, those are some of the stories I've experienced with toxic people. Me as well being a toxic person. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've experienced this toxicity from people, what it's like to be around them, how you've cut them off, and what it felt like. Maybe it felt like goddamn cutting a parasite out of your body. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the day. See ya in the next video. Ciao.